Wait. Who is the highest, Kevin, before you start saying
Is that you?
Karen. The girls won. It's never happened ever.
What did you get?
We finally got out of the house for a change. Mark's sister Karen and her husband Kevin invited us for dinner. And they were so thoughtful, they knew my neutrophils were low. So for appetizers, we had liverwurst. And for dinner, we had a seafood array, including clams for the clam chowder to help bring up my neutrophils. And then ended the night with a fun game of Yahtzee, where the girls seem to have been leading. I had 280. Mark had 199. Karen had 315, right? Mm-hmm. Kevin had what?
239.
239. There
I'm
you
a
go.
Yahtzee geek, you know that.
Right there.
Oh,
You got me into this. I didn't play Yahtzee before.
Yahtzee nerd.
So it's my second to the last treatment, and I thought I'd give Mark a break. My sisters, Karen and Lori, brought me up to Milwaukee, and they were able to see what I go through and spend the time with me at the hospital. And then we also had that whole day that we spent together, so it was really nice. So we're just sitting here in the little cafe in the bistro, eating some breakfast. Just catching up. So no big deal, but I'm just waiting to see that my levels are going to be good, and I'm hoping so. I have my little good luck charms on my little bracelets that everyone gave me. So my numbers were good, and I'm getting my second to the last treatment. And I'm here with Karen and Lori. Hi, you guys.
Hi.
And we're looking through some magazines. Mary Jean across the street always sends me her magazine. So we've got Country Living and Country Woman that they're looking at. And I've got a Better Home and Garden. You liking it?
She's liking it, and I'm going to be ordering this.
It's my favorite magazine, I know.
Some really cool stuff on this.
I love it. It's been a long, cold winter, but spring doesn't feel so far away after seeing the swarm of robins attacking our junipers for their berries. I went today to the Y, and they handed these out. She told me that we were going to have them, and I was wondering why. It's been a couple weeks. We started it in January, and we didn't have T-shirts, so we just got them today. And I have it on the back. And I was at I went over by my friend. I had the shirt on, and I went over by my friend, and I was talking to her, and I had my back turned to some older guy that was sitting on one of the machines. And as I turned around to walk across the room, he stopped me and he said, "Hey, my wife's a 49-year survivor." And I said, "Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that." I said, "I love hearing about those stories." And he said that she was that long ago where they didn't do chemo. They would just cut the breast out. And he said, "But, and that's when I knew I loved her," he said. And I said, "Oh," and he said, "But, that's how they used to do it." And I said, "Well, I'm going to have mine removed in March." And he's like, "Good, that's good. My daughter-in-law did that too." And I said, "Well, thanks." He goes, "You're going to be a survivor just like my wife." And I said, "Well, I love to hear that, thanks." So that was really nice. So we're supposed to wear these all the time. We're going to have our pictures taken next Thursday. And then I asked, I said, "Do you want us to wear these whenever we work out?" And she said, "Yeah." And so then I told the instructor that I had that guy stop me. She goes, I want other people to see that you're a survivor and to see that you're with the program. So it's kind of cool. Today's Wednesday. It's 2 days after my 11th treatment. And I just noticed that I don't feel really sick, but I feel this was maybe the most effect that I've had from the chemo all along. I just feel tired. I slept till 9 o'clock today, which I never sleep that late. And I just feel like I don't have a whole lot of energy right today. My eyes keep watering. And now you're seeing me. This is the stuff this is how I look without makeup or anything. I don't have any, my eyebrows are coming out, my eyelashes are coming out. But I was just saying that my tongue feels bad today. It just feels very raw, like like after you burn it on something. So I'm apprehensive about eating. My appetite hasn't been as great today. I am eating, but it just, nothing tastes quite right. Everything seems to be over-exaggerated. And I haven't noticed this bad, but today is the day that it's acting that way. And it just seems funny after my 11th treatment that I would think that everything, has been going the way it has been. And even when I got my treatment, my fingers were right in the middle of the treatment. They were really very, it felt, I guess it's the neuropathy maybe, I feel fine right now, but they were very, very tingly at one point during treatment. So I suppose I just have to wait till the final end of treatment to know whether I've had a major effect or with the Taxol. But I just feel tired. My eyes were watering constantly for a good 2 hours earlier. They wouldn't stop watering. My mouth is very dry. Last night was very dry sleeping. I tried to just breathe through my nose so my mouth wouldn't be so dry, but it was hard to do that. So now today, my tongue, I think maybe it was from all night of sleeping with my mouth open, that my tongue really hurts. But I wanted to show you too, my eyebrows, I've got like nothing of eyebrows and my eyelashes. And to me, this is where it's been more bothersome than losing my hair on my head. I just feel, I guess, like I look at myself and I feel like I'm sick when I look at myself now. Where, at least if I had eyebrows and eyelashes, I wouldn't feel so sick. But it's just weird. And that's more of a psychological problem for me. And I'm concerned when I draw my eyebrows on, how fake do they look? But, so that's it.
All ready?
I'm ready.
For what?
The last treatment. I was looking at my port today and I put that cream on. I thought this will be the last time putting that on.
Your port won't be used for anything else?
I don't know. They said that they'll take it out when they do surgery, which is in a month. So.
As part of the surgery?
Yeah.
So then before that, you'll
right
probably
before
have some
that,
testing.
I guess I'll have some testing. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. So I guess I think the 24th they'll be doing labs. That's right.
You seem very perky.
I am. I guess I woke up perky. I have to be weighed. I didn't think about that. Oh well. It's not like I'm huge or anything, but I just know that I'm not as small as I'd like to be. The 300-year-old violin that was stolen recently here in Milwaukee was stolen from the Performing Arts Center behind me, which is Wisconsin Lutheran College. We go by there all the time every week and see this place, and then when I heard about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the place we see all the time. So apparently the guy was leaving that concert hall right there, the Performing Arts Theater, and got tasered, and 3 people stole it, which was what, Universal Knowledge was the one guy's who did not have knowledge that the tasers evidently have the serial number, and the little confetti that pops out has a serial number on it. So they were able to find it. They found the Stradivarius violin outside of its case up in the attic, in somebody's suitcase up in an attic somewhere in northeast side of Milwaukee. But they recovered it, so everything's good. One of the effects that I'm having right now that I'm dealing with the last couple of days is the tips of my nails. I've been keeping my nails real short because they say the nails get rigid, and they're very hard and strong, but they're sensitive. It feels like I slam my fingers in a door. That's that feeling that I have. So yesterday when I went to go put one of your shirts away after it was laundered, I tried to button it to hang it up. It was a button-down flannel shirt, and I could not get it buttoned. I buttoned one button just so it would hang and wouldn't fall off, but it really hurt, and that was bothering me. And I had one of those resident doctors, because I didn't get to see my doctor the one time, and he asked if I was having problems with buttons. And I said no, and I didn't know what he meant. He didn't explain that your fingertips could get sensitive. It might be hard for you to button, and now I'm experiencing that. And this is the 12th treatment that this has really been bothering me like over this past week. Going through this.
Yes. You have a family here, and it's just like when you leave, that support isn't there. And there is support, and that was my biggest thing, was when I was done,
Yeah.
I thought, where's my support, you know? But it was there. It was a phone call away.
Right. Is that why you volunteered? Because you were a survivor?
No, actually, I was a volunteer before,
Oh.
and then I got cancer, and
Okay.
so here I am,
Okay.
back volunteering after I went through
Oh,
my
good.
ordeal.
This is Grace, who is a volunteer and also a cancer survivor. She's one of the familiar faces we would see each week, along with our buddy Steve, who is a chaplain at Fredert. We're going to miss our weekly conversations with him.
So I follow him around.
That's good.
Yeah,
Your little buddies then.
yeah,
That's
right.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
we got the 1-2 punch.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
We
she
do.
plies them with food
Yeah.
and drink, and
Yeah.
I
And you bring
listen.
spirit and,
Yeah.
and comfort.
Yeah.
Well, she brings comfort too. So.
Right. Well, everybody contributes.
Yeah.
Well, I never understood it. You know, I was working with cancer patients for a long time,
That's right.
but never was on the other side of the needle.
That's it. You want a cocktail?
That's it.
What'd you get there?
A certificate. And a cake. I got a cake and a certificate. Cool. For my last day.
You
All the
deserve
nurses-
it.
Yeah. Well, everybody's been great. You guys
Yeah.
are wonderful. Now we're gonna go out and celebrate. Tie one on. No, we're not. I'm kidding. We won't do that.
We'll celebrate.
We can celebrate.
Dance.
A little celebration dance.
Make a little love. Whoa! Get down tonight.
Okay, Casey.